Imagine this for a moment. What if you could perfectly align yourself with a woman's desires and preferences? How would you use such an insight? Imagine having the ability to decipher women's deepest wishes. How would that change your interactions? It might leave you stunned because most women don't openly share their innermost desires with men. But what if you could unlock these secrets? In this video, we're going to uncover 7 things women secretly love but never reveal to men. Get ready to be amazed as we dive into what truly satisfies a woman. Trust me, dedicating to this video will be time well spent. By the end, you'll gain a deeper understanding of these hidden desires. And before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. I'm going to share exclusive insights gathered from years of experience, so stay tuned. 1. Be unpredictable. Let's start with a big one. Women love a man who is unpredictable. A truly captivating and passionate man is someone who excites and intrigues a woman. But have you ever considered the opposite? A man who is monotonous, always doing the same things, saying the same words, boring and predictable. You can easily guess what he's going to say or do next. He takes women to the same places and follows the same routine. To be a man who sparks passion and excitement in a woman, you need to break free from this monotonous routine. Do things she wouldn't expect. When you become predictable, she will naturally lose interest. And no, she won't tell you this outright. You'll notice it through her actions. She might start ignoring you, make you wait, or show less interest. In some cases, she may even disappear without any explanation. If she's not responding to your messages or seems distant, it's often because she's lost interest. If she truly liked you, she would show it through her engagement and communication. Sending multiple messages when she doesn't reply is a surefire way to annoy her. The ideal move is to send one message and then wait for her response. 2. Listen attentively. Here's something most men overlook. One of the core traits women look for in a man is the ability to listen attentively. It's no surprise that women love to talk. After all, verbal communication skills develop much earlier in girls than in boys. For men, this skill tends to develop a bit later. Expressing emotions verbally is a natural trait for women, but many men fail to truly listen to what a woman has to say. The secret to naturally captivating a woman lies here. The more actively you listen to her words and pay attention to her thoughts, the more positively she will perceive you. This will make her increasingly interested in you. Most men engage in passive listening, and that's where the problem begins. Let's break down the difference between passive and active listening. Passive listening is when you seem like you're listening, but in reality, you're not paying attention. Active listening, on the other hand, involves genuinely focusing on what she's saying, asking questions, making eye contact, and aligning with her perspective. The power of this practice is immense. Believe me, the better you get at listening attentively, the more impactful you will be on a woman. Developing the habit of active listening can make a huge difference in your relationships. Start practicing this simple habit, and you'll be surprised by the results. Imagine for a moment that you could perfectly align yourself with what women desire. What would you do if you could tap into their deepest wants? Surprised? You should be. In this video, we're diving deep into the hidden preferences women cherish but never openly admit. Let's unlock these secrets together. Incorporating Stoic philosophy into relationships encourages a mindset of self-control, rationality, and emotional resilience. The Stoics believed that we cannot control others' actions or desires, but we can control our own responses and decisions. In the context of dating and relationships, this means setting strong boundaries, maintaining inner peace, and responding to challenges with clarity rather than emotional turmoil. By focusing on what we can control, our actions, thoughts, and reactions, we cultivate healthier, more balanced relationships. This approach leads to mutual respect as we learn not to be swayed by external validation, but instead value ourselves and others based on virtue and wisdom, not mere fleeting emotions. 3. Be a bit disrespectful. Did you know that women often seek men who aren't overly respectful? Yes, you heard that right. From a young age, we're taught to respect women. Open doors, buy flowers, be the perfect gentleman. This is the classic portrayal in romantic comedies, where men almost blindly follow women's wishes. But here's the truth. Women want respect, but they also crave a partner who treats them as equals, someone who isn't afraid to show his authentic self. When building a relationship, it's crucial to strike a balance. Be respectful, but not subservient. You don't want to present yourself as a doormat, but as an equal partner. Women are naturally drawn to men who are confident, assertive, and can lead. Being playful and having a good sense of humor also plays a key role. This isn't about being disrespectful. It's about showing interest in a light-hearted, engaging manner. Crack a joke during a conversation or lightly touch her arm to create a connection. It's about being genuine and creating an engaging, memorable experience. 4. Your appearance matters. Let's talk about another key factor, your appearance. Don't worry, I'm not saying you need to be the most handsome guy in the room. It's about taking care of yourself and investing in your appearance. If you want to attract a woman who values herself, you must put in the effort to look your best. This doesn't mean spending a fortune on clothes. Instead, it's about maintaining personal hygiene, choosing outfits that suit your style, and making sure you look presentable. A well-groomed appearance sends a message that you care about yourself, and that's attractive to women. 5. Keep control in your hands. Maintaining control in a relationship is essential. Women appreciate men who can make decisions and take the lead. For instance, when you're planning a date, be assertive and say, "Let's try that new spot downtown." Confidence and authority can be incredibly attractive. However, many men let women take charge of all aspects of their lives, from small decisions to significant choices. Remember, women aren't looking for someone who is easily controlled or manipulated. They want a strong, independent partner. It's crucial to balance your attitude. Be bold but respectful, fun but not disrespectful, stylish but not overdone, and in control without being domineering. Each woman is unique, and adapting to her personality and the situation is key. By following these tips, you'll increase your chances of catching a woman's interest, whether you're looking for a serious relationship or something more casual. Stoic philosophy teaches us to approach relationships with calmness and a sense of inner strength. It emphasizes the importance of maintaining control over our emotions, regardless of external circumstances. By practicing Stoicism, we learn not to be overwhelmed by the highs and lows of romantic interactions, but instead to focus on cultivating our own virtue, wisdom, and self-discipline. In relationships, this means being able to set boundaries, assert our needs, and navigate challenges with composure. A Stoic approach allows us to understand that while we cannot control others, we can always control our responses, leading to healthier, more resilient connections built on respect, trust, and mutual growth. 6. Learn to say no. One of the most crucial skills to develop is learning to say no. Women often test men to see if they're the right partner by putting them through various scenarios, sometimes even making absurd requests just to test boundaries. Many men give in, doing whatever the woman asks, and end up being labeled as pushovers. You might think women appreciate when men fulfill every request, but the reality is different. Women respect men who are willing to do things for them, but value those who can set boundaries and say no even more. 7. Scarcity creates desire. Let's draw a comparison between relationships and diamonds. What makes a diamond special? Its rarity, its value, its scarcity. Just like with diamonds, scarcity creates desire. When something is always available, we naturally value it less. The same goes for you in relationships. Learning to say no increases your value. Imagine if you were always available, always ready to do whatever was asked of you. Over time, people would take your presence for granted. But if you set clear boundaries and put yourself first, people will start to value you more. Balancing between pleasing others and maintaining your individuality is key. Knowing when to say no and establishing your own limits shows that you respect yourself, which in turn earns respect from others. Take, for example, guys who frequently comment "beautiful" on women's photos on social media. This kind of behavior makes them appear as just another admirer, indistinguishable from the rest. Standing out as a rare find means knowing when to hold back. When you show restraint, women start to see you as a high-value man. If you don't put women on a pedestal, they'll naturally be more drawn to you because you're different, rare, and valuable. Before you go, take a moment to subscribe to the channel. By doing so, you can transform your life and become the best version of yourself. I'll see you in the next valuable video. Until then, take care and stay tuned for more tips.